welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my March TBR. In the past couple of months, I have been feeling really good about mood reading and just wanting to pick up whatever's speaking to me. It's been going so well. But lately I'm kind of not sure what I want to read, and I feel like I want a little bit more guidance. So we are bringing back something I used to do, I think a year or two ago, that I got the idea from Codie from Codie's Book Corner. So I will link her in the card above as well as in the description. She's amazing. She is so great, and this game is so fun. So we are going to be doing Wheel of TBR for March. I'm so excited. I haven't done this in a while and it is so fun. I know I recently said like, oh, I don't think I need to do a TBR game right now. Like, I'm feeling really good about mood reading. Right now I'm like in a slump of not knowing what I want to read. I definitely want to read, and it's not that I like don't want to pick anything up, it's just I have no idea what to pick up. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do Wheel of TBR. I don't have a physical wheel like Codie does and all of these other wonderful booktubers who have like physical games, but I do have it on Wheel Decide. I have like a bunch of prompts on Wheel Decide, which I will be using my computer for, and I will do like a screen recording so you guys can see it. I tried to hold up my iPad once and people are like, I can't see what you're doing. So I'm gonna try and do it a little bit more professionally and show you guys through the screen recorder. So let's go ahead and get straight into my TBR for March using Wheel Decide. Wheel of TBR. Here we go. Oh, quickly, before I forget, I am in the middle of a couple books and it is already March. So I just wanted to mention a couple of books that are on my mind that I'm kind of working through right now. But I'm still going to choose books, obviously, from the wheel. I think I'm gonna do like 6 spins. But the couple of books that I am currently in the middle of are A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. I am slowly but surely working through my rereads for the series so that I can get to A Court of Silver Flames, because that recently came out and I want to know how it is. I want to know if it's good. So we're working through this one, only a couple of chapters in. It's going well. The next one that I have as an audiobook from Libby from my library, and that is The Forbidden Wish by Jessica Corey. I have had this book forever and I am always intrigued by it, and so I thought I would pick it up since I saw it was on Libby. And this is an Aladdin retelling where the genie is a girl and there are these magical crazy things happening, obviously, but she's a genie and she, I guess, kind of maybe possesses some not so great powers, and people are a little bit scared of her. And it's about her journey with Aladdin, as well as kind of, I think, falling in love with him, which sounds amazing and I'm super excited for it. I am a couple of chapters in. I think I'm about 25% in. So I'm making my way through this and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's definitely interesting and I love a good retelling. So we're reading this one. And lastly, this one is on a tentative TBR for this month. I don't know if we'll get to it, but I am really looking forward to eventually picking this up, and that is Final Girls by Riley Sager. I have said this in so many TBRs and just never get to it, but I really do want to read through Riley Sager's works, and this is the first one that I know about in his like series of you know, thrillers, young adult thrillers. And so I'm really excited to pick this up. I think it's about a camp and a bunch of girls get killed and they all come back together, like the girls who survive come back together, something like that, something of the sort. It sounds like a great horror movie that I love. So I'm really excited about this and hopefully I can pick it up this month. So here we are on Wheel Decide. This is my Wheel of TBR that I created from a bunch of different prompts from booktubers who play their TBR games, as well as Codie herself. And so I'm really excited to get started. We're going to do 6 spins, and I will say that if I land on the same color twice, I will add a spin because there are multiple colors on here that are the same, and I want to give myself a bit of a challenge. So let's go ahead and get started. We have some good prompts, some not so great prompts, but very excited to see where this takes me. And let's go ahead with spin number 1. Previous TBR. Okay, I'm not going to count Final Girls because I already want to read that and I don't want to incorporate that into my TBR or utilize a spin for that. But let me figure out what book I want to use, because there are a lot of books that I've had on previous TBRs and just didn't get to. So Okay, I think I've decided. I think I'm going to choose one that was on my TBR for February and I didn't get to it, and that is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I want to read this so bad, but it terrifies me, and I just didn't end up picking it up. I started rereading a lot of books like A Court of Thorns and Roses series because I wanted to get to the newest one, but I just want to read this so bad, and I've been really in the mood for fantasy anyways, so I think this is a good choice. We're gonna choose this one. The Poppy War, we're gonna get to it this month. I'm like willing it into existence. Okay, so I have no idea what color that was. I need to double check, but we've done one spin. Now we need to do the second spin. Second chance author. Let's see. Okay, for this one, I am going to choose, not only do I feel like it's going to be fun and smutty and like, you know, not too hard to get through, but also because I have a very weird relationship with this author and I am into the books and I want to love them. I don't always love them, but I do like the smut. So we're gonna try this again and see if this one is like her best work yet for me. And that is Credence by Penelope Douglas. This is about a girl in like, I think a poly relationship with two boys. And I don't know anything else. I think it's in the wilderness. And I do like her smut. I just feel like there's something missing every time I read her books. So I'm gonna give her another chance. Hopefully I enjoy it more this time, but this is what we're gonna choose for second chance author. So I've just figured out that second chance author was red, so let me write that down. And previous TBR is like an orangey color, so I'm gonna write that down. So I haven't made any doubles yet, so that's good, but it could happen, who knows? So let's go ahead and spin number 3. Most recent purchase. That's exciting. Okay, let me figure out what book I most recently purchased. Okay, so this works out actually perfectly because I just purchased this and I also got the audiobook on Libby and started listening to it. I forgot that I started it, but I am so excited to read this. So I recently got the Daughter of Smoke and Bone gift box set of the new covers that came out in December, I think. And I was never really into the series because I never read it. But recently I've gotten really into it and I loved the first book in the series, and so I want to continue with it. So we will be reading Days of Blood and Starlight, and this is such a gorgeous cover. I couldn't pass it up. It was like a great price for all of these books, and these are just absolutely stunning. I am so excited about them. And this it sounds amazing. I can't wait to continue the story of Karoo and Akiva because I really like them and I think it's such a cool story. I love the idea. I've never really read about angels, and the idea of like the bones and the kind of like mythical, I don't know, the mythical stuff in it. It's so fun and I'm really enjoying this, and I really like Laini Taylor's writing. So this is my most recent purchase and we're gonna choose this one because I got the audiobook recently and I need to know what happens in this series. Okay, so this is going really well. I have done 3 spins so far, so we have 3 more spins. I don't think, had any duplicates of colors. Let me check. So no duplicates, which is super exciting that I don't have to add a million more books to my TBR, but let's go ahead and do spin number 4. Already have a red. We're gonna have to do another spin. Okay, so this spin says beautiful cover, and I have so many books that I feel like have like the most beautiful covers ever. So we've got another red, so that means I need to do another spin, but let's go ahead and choose what book I'm going to use for beautiful cover. Okay, so I have so many books that have beautiful covers. Obviously I would like to say that the cover doesn't matter, but the cover does matter a bit to me. But the book I have chosen is The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. I have heard so many great things about this and honestly can't remember what it's about. I think it's about a girl who discovers a bunch of doors that lead to new places and something with books, and it just sounds like a really fun, fantastical journey. And I've just heard nothing but good things about this, and it's like been on my TBR for a while. And I'm gonna check and see if my library has it, because I've been into audiobooks lately just because I have been working so much. But this one, I just love this cover so much. I love the flowers and the big door handle. Super exciting. So this is what we're gonna choose for that one. Okay, so we are on to spin number 5, but we've added a spin because I landed on red again. So there's gonna be 7 spins. So spin number 5, here we go. Color. So we landed on color. The color is blue on this one, so I don't have another spin, but that means I'm going to spin the wheel again and see what color I land on for that one. That won't count towards the double up of the colors, but it will tell me what color I am going to choose for my next book. It has to be on the spine or the front cover. I don't really care where it is. It could even be on the under the dust jacket. We'll see what we can make work. Orange. Orange. My gosh. I don't really think about having orange books. I definitely do, but I need to go look. Okay, so I feel like this is stretching it a little bit, but I have been meaning to get to this book, and I want to do like a dedicated vlog on it about my thoughts and all the fun stuff, but my boyfriend has been wanting me to read it, and that is Kill or Be Killed by Victoria Roberts. This is like a Highlander romance bodice ripper, and I've never read any of those, and I've always wanted to, and just this title, I love it. I've said it millions of times, but I love Kill or Be Killed. That title is just perfect. So this has a little bit of orange on here, and then on the side, I don't know, I'm gonna count it because I really don't have very many orange books, and some of them that I do have are very big, and this TBR is already getting crazy. So we're gonna go with Kill or Be Killed. Super excited. I hope it goes well, and you guys will probably see a dedicated vlog to me reading this. So we are on to spin number 6 out of 7. Let's see if we get any more doubles. Hopefully we don't. Yellow, a classic. Let me go look at my classics. Okay, so I have many a classic that actually I have been wanting to read lately. I still have Little Women that I haven't read, but I really want to take my time with that, and I also know that my TBR is getting rather large. So we're gonna go with a modern classic that I have been meaning to read for a long time, and I love the movie for, and that is A Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess. I have heard so many good things about this. So many people rave about this book, as well as the movie, obviously, but I just can't wait to read this. I should have chosen it for orange too, but I digress. We've got Kill or Be Killed. But I am really interested to see how I feel about this. It's really not very long, so I think that will be nice for me. So this is a nightmare vision of the future where criminals take over after dark, and the story is told by a central character, Alex, who talks in a brutal invented slang that brilliantly renders his and his friends' social pathology. It's a frightening fable about good and evil and the meaning of human freedom. Such an interesting movie, such an interesting concept, so I can't wait to read the source material for that and see how it goes. Again, so many great things I've heard about this, so can't wait to get to it. Also, this cover is, I love this cover so much, and I just can't wait to finally get to it. Okay, spin number 7. We landed on yellow on the last one, so no double up, but it could happen on this one. We might have 8 spins, and it might be pure chaos, but let's go ahead and spin number 7. Pink. We've got another spin, but we have landed on pink. So this says Hype, a book that I have heard so much hype about, which is pretty much, I buy so many books just because of the hype. So let's go take a gander. The book I have chosen for hype is The Death of Vivek Oji by Akwaeke Emezi. This book has been talked about so much lately. I saw that Noelle over from Noelle Gallagher, she absolutely like this book tore her heart to shreds, but it was so wonderful. And I just can't wait to get to it. The only thing I really know about it is that it's about a family. The tagline says, what does it mean for a family to lose a child that they never really knew? And this is set in Nigeria, and one day, I think a mother opens the door to find her son's body wrapped in colorful fabric at her feet, and what follows is the tumultuous, heart-wrenching story of one family's struggle to understand a child whose spirit is both gentle and mysterious. Sounds amazing, so intriguing, and I've just, again, the writing in this is supposed to be absolutely phenomenal, and I'm really excited. I feel like this is gonna be like one of my new favorites. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, because I'm intrigued, but also I just have a really good feeling about this book. So we're gonna choose this one for hype because it's being talked about absolutely everywhere. Okay, so remember when I said we were doing 6 spins? We're on at number 8 because I already landed on, what color did we land on? Pink. So we're gonna have to do another spin because I've already landed on pink twice. Number 8, hopefully this is the last one because I might lose my mind if I have to read a ton more because, anyways, spin number 8. No! Oh my gosh. Oh, we're gonna have to do 9 spins. I've already landed on orange. Good gracious. Okay, so this one says TBR jar, so I'm gonna go get my little TBR jar thing. It's somewhere around here. Let me go find it. Okay, so this is my TBR jar. I have not done a TBR jar in forever, and also have not checked any of these books. So I may have already read them, may not have them anymore. They may be in storage. Who knows? But we're gonna go on this journey together. So let's do a little, let's choose this one. Seems like it's at the bottom. Okay. Old Man in the Sea. We've already read him, so goodbye. Next one. This one's like really small. Oh, okay, this is a good idea. This is a good choice. So the book that I have chosen, you can't really see it, but it says Library at Mount Char. I have heard so many things about this one and it seems super weird, but I'm always down for a weird book, so let me go grab it. Okay, so the book that I chose for my TBR jar was The Library at Mount Char by Scott Hawkins. I don't remember at all what this is about. All I know, it's super strange and weird, and I don't know, it's supposed to be confusing. But the tagline says, a missing god, a library with the secrets to the universe, and a woman too busy to notice her heart is slipping away. I don't know. I have no idea what this is about, but I've seen some people really love it and some people really hate it. So I want to see where I fall on that one. So I'm excited. I haven't thought about this book in a long time, so I'm excited that this one came up in my TBR jar. I'm not gonna lie, this month is getting crazier and crazier by the minute. I'm already in the middle of 3 other books, and I now have 12 books that I'm gonna be reading this month. And some of them are really big, so anyways, we've got to do number 9 because again we landed on I think orange, which we already had one of, so I'm gonna cut it off at 9. If we get another one, I might have to say no. Alrighty, spin number 9 for something that was supposed to be 6 spins. Let's keep going. Let's see. Okay, not a repeat color, but we have a graphic novel, which is actually a great choice because much smaller, much easier to digest and handle. Let me go see if I have any physical ones. I don't know if I do, so we may have to check out the library or do a little book shopping. Okay, sorry, I just realized you guys didn't see the last one, the last spin, but I promise it landed on graphic novel. I don't know why I would lie to you, but I found that I do have graphic novel comic ultimate edition of something that I've been needing to read for a while, and I haven't. So we're gonna do, I think we're just gonna choose to do like chapter 1 of this because am I trying to die? I guess so. But this is the Walking Dead Compendium 1 by Robert Kirkman, Charlie Adlard, Tony Moore, and Cliff Rathburn. I don't exactly know why I bought this. I've seen maybe 2 episodes of the show. My family loves it. Never really got into it, but I don't know. I've heard really good things about this and I just want to see if it's good. I must read it all because I did buy a huge compendium, but I think we'll just do issue 1 because there's 48 in here. So we'll choose to do issue 1 of this month, and then we'll see if I want to continue with it or if I want to like resell this or something. Who knows, but my gosh, is this heavy. Okay, so we just did 9 spins, which were supposed to be 6, but I've got so many great books that we're gonna be reading this month. So we have the 3 books that I'm currently reading right here. Then we have a book that was on a past TBR. Then we have a book that is a second chance author. Then we have a book that is the most recent purchase. And we have a beautiful cover, a book with orange on the cover and the spine, a classic, a hyped up book, TBR Jar pick. My legs are gonna fall off. And then we have a graphic novel, comic thing. So I'm just gonna stand up so you guys can see this. Let's push you back. Happy March! So that is gonna be it for my Wheel of TBR for March. I am super excited that I did this because it's always so fun, but I am absolutely terrified because these books are so big and I think I made a mistake. But yeah, I don't really have any penalties for myself if I don't finish them all. I don't feel like getting rid of any of my books, as well as like making myself struggle or suffer, because these are big books, you know? So I am gonna give myself a little bit of a break, and if I end up not getting to all of them, it'll be okay. And I'll talk about that in another video. I'll let you know if I finished all of them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys subscribe and like the video, as well as hit the bell so you guys know when I upload new videos. I am just really excited that it is March. It's crazy that it's March, but I'm super happy. And yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me know down below what you guys are planning on reading in the month of March. I would love to know. And if you guys have made it to this point in the video, make sure you comment like a shocked emoji, just because yeah, I don't think anyone expected my TBR to be this big this month. But I will talk to you guys in my next one. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.